The hour has come. I've called the Norwood Cable Commission meeting to order. It's on January 15th, 2019. I'd like to remind everyone that this meeting is being taped and broadcast by the Norwood Community Media. We have one appointment this evening at 7 p.m. with Robert Sullivan of Comcast. First, we will read the minutes of the last meeting and for approval.
Really read them.
Did we read it?
Yes.
I'll move to accept. People have finished reading them.
Second.
The minutes have been approved and are seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All against?
Aye.
And now we'll move on to the complaints. There's been no complaints.
Good news, excellent, thank you.
And then to new business.
Yeah, so, first of all, Happy New Year, everybody. And look forward to continue working with you. So just as a follow-up from the last meeting, as I explained, the initial meeting relative to the closure of 375 Vanderbilt Ave, the customer service office, it was Joe and myself, Selectman Bishop, Mr. Mizuko, and my boss, Jerry Buckley. The town and Comcast reached an agreement relative to the closure. The closure at 375 will happen at the end of February. Also, Comcast has agreed to give a $30,000 technology grant to the town. And then also, and I know Joan had asked for this, Comcast has agreed to provide one HD PEG channel. Jack Tolman also was looking forward to that. And it will be done within no sooner than 12 months, no later than 18 months from the date of the letter. And the date of the letter was December 10th of 2018. So that's the update relative to that.
The grant.
So the town had asked $30,000 to either upgrade, I'm not that
For
familiar with it.
technology?
It's, well, it's a technology grant, and I believe, it's my understanding, the purpose is going to be for a surround sound system on the town green, is what I was told.
Okay. Yeah. Upper Washington Street. What was the date of that letter?
12/10, December 10th.
Okay. Okay.
Anything else?
No, I mean, that was
That's it?
really the news I wanted to share tonight.
Anybody got any questions?
Not about that. I think there, and you might want to address this at a later meeting, there have been some issues about people being confused by Comcast billing information, and I think the state had stepped in and about the clarifications. And you just might want to address that for our viewers sometime soon. Perhaps at our next meeting, send in a statement.
Okay.
I'm not sure anybody in Norwood was affected. I'm unclear on that from the news reports that I saw, but that there was an issue.
Okay.
I think the state had become involved. But it's all settled now. It's just,
The Attorney General was involved, I believe, right?
yes.
Maura Haley.
Yes.
And I'll determine, I'll inquire relative to if any customers were in the town. I don't know.
Right, and that was unclear from the news
Yep.
reports that I saw. But certainly if Comcast would like to have a statement read into the minutes, this is probably the appropriate place to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Any other business?
Is it up to new business or old business?
Well, new business or old business? then?
Okay. Looking at the accounting report and whatnot, and only getting $7,500 from Verizon. Verizon, okay. I was just wondering, well, I guess we'll do that during the cable meeting?
Mm.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll do that then. No, I think we got our third quarter payment from Comcast.
There
Right.
was a,
Mm-hmm.
there was a payment, but I never did receive
Yeah.
a notice on
We
it.
didn't receive.
Although there's notice here from
from.
community media that they received a notice it was
Yeah.
received.
Yeah, okay,
Received it.
yeah. Okay. I think that was, yeah, he answered the questions before I get to ask them, so.
That's the lawyer in me.
There you go. Okay, so. Yeah, I guess that was it, that, you know, when they were gonna open the Dedham store and,
Hey, is it a legacy?
It
Legacy
is, it
Place.
is,
Is it open yet?
it is.
I mean,
Now, what will they be able to do at Legacy?
Everything that they do at Vanderbilt, they can,
Yeah.
you know, exchange equipment and pay bills.
Have you ever tried to get a parking spot down?
Yeah, it's not that enjoyable.
it is in the building against the parking garage.
It is.
Right,
So you can
what's
take
in
the
there?
elevator down.
What's in that area?
It's not fabulous, but that's the way to do it when you go there. That's how I do
It's
it.
in the back of it. It's,
Before the theater?
By the theater with
If you
it?
came out the theater, it would be the row of stores on your right.
on the, right, that's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
It's
It's
in
along
where
there.
the coffee places and all that.
It's near there, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Neil,
Yeah.
Neil's, whatever
It
it is.
is.
So-
The Amazon store.
Yeah, yeah, Amazon stuff, yeah.
Now, what happens, Bob, if they decide that that's not, or have they signed on a long-term contract? I
Yeah,
don't know if
no,
that's
they spent,
anything.
again, where I come from in Brockton, they did the same thing at the Westgate Mall. We used to
Yeah.
have a store there, the old Christo's restaurant on the east side of the city. They closed that, they opened up Westgate, much like they do in Legacy, what they have done. It's not going anywhere. That's, from a marketing standpoint, that's what they've decided. And they've done it throughout the state, different locations.
Okay,
So,
even with the parking? non-
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's really a difficult place to get to, okay. Okay. And those are the only two things that I had my baseball bat out for,
Right.
so. Anybody else have any?
I had the same question you already
Yeah,
answered it. so-
yeah.
Yep.
Our next meeting, that will be in April. On the second Tuesday is the 9th. Is that okay with you?
It is, that's perfect. At the same time, 7 PM?
Yes.
In here, not the high school, right?
No,
Hey, John, remember that, John?
Why did we move from the high school?
They didn't have room for us at the table. That was what they said.
Okay. All right, so April 9th. Town Hall. Cable Commission. Okay, and it would be Comcast. Okay.
Great. Well, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All
And
right.
good luck with your college choice.
Thank you.
That's great.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Good night now.
Thank you.
Okay, Bob.
now we will have the approval of the minutes of the Norwood Cable Commission of November 13th, 2018.
Great. Motion to accept.
Second.
Motion to accept and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Opposed? All right, on other business,
Um, no,
Were there any other complaints?
there was no, just that one.
Oh, yeah, what, so we never heard the final outcome on that?
No,
or-
a woman had complained about what she felt was aggressive marketing of FiOS in her neighborhood. There'd been several visits. All I was really able to determine so far is that Yes, they actually were from Verizon, or representing Fios legitimately. It wasn't, somebody casing the neighborhood. But that was really about it. Nobody else complained about it. And
Nothing, never.
I know the marketing people can be pretty aggressive. I know they were. When they first installed Fios, they made repeated visits to my house, even after I installed Fios. They were selling it, so, yeah.
They had badges.
Yeah, they had badges, they're identified. I told her that, and I said, if I hear any more, I'll tell you. And I left that as a message after I talked to her, and she didn't call me back, so apparently she mostly just wanted to be heard.
Yeah,
And I did tell them that, so.
yeah.
Couple
Maybe
of-
we can ask them about it, the Verizon rep, the next time. they
The
meet.
next time we see
You'll be in the
Verizon.
next meeting, I think.
Which is when? Is that February?
When do we see
Verizon.
Verizon?
I think February we see.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are February 12th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a couple of things in the minutes, Harriet. To go back to, it says the health department reach out to NCM, the mental health initiative. It's not a partnering. Each town has its own.
Yeah, they did mention the two towns as if they were together.
Yeah, no, it's, each town is a separate entity.
Okay.
And then you got my name spelled wrong on the, asked if NCM could do promo about the studio.
Oh, there's no guests over there.
Yeah,
That happens to me all the time.
okay.
Wait a minute.
What?
You don't have an S?
No, down here.
Oh, okay, I always thought it was Jacobs.
Yeah, it is, it is. Okay. Okay, moving along.
Anything else?
No, we just wanted to talk about the,
Yeah, what were you, I
Revenue.
didn't notice anything. What was missing?
no, but down the bottom, the cash received, the capital payments, PEG excess fees. So, it's gonna be a definite blow to them when this is all over.
When Rich is all over?
When the PEG access fees and whatnot, especially with the Comcast, the Verizon, I'm sorry. We only have, what, 4 years left?
Oh, then we'll.
And then we
we'll
do a new
motion
contract.
that, Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it works.
All right, so they're, financially, they're pretty sound.
Right. And the chief fear, of course, is that the rate at which people cut the cable cord and switch to internet streaming services and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
I think, not to haul out a bunch of demographics, I think Norwood will be less effective due to the age structure of Norwood's population. We'll be cutting the cord at a lower rate than the national average. And there are also other things that I've seen is that the companies are trying to make a lot of money on streaming, so they're making it less competitive. So it's not clear how this is all gonna turn out.
Yeah. It, as long as the town is making money on the cable
Right.
services, and they seem to be, so we're second in line. We're not the highest, but we're the second highest.
It's
so-
between us and Verizon, it's a horse race. The town of Norwood is 3 cable subscribers behind Verizon.
Right.
Comcast is in 3rd place. It's still in the game.
Mhm.
And that's the way it's been for a while, actually.
Yep. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Well, to the town. Okay. Well, this is the second letter from. Okay, anybody have any other strokes of wisdom?
Only thing I wanted to say is, if anybody's got a complaint, they can call the complaint line at 781-762-1240, extension 222, and leave a message. One of the commissioners will get back to them as soon as possible. Anything else?
No, I think we can just remind the people that if anybody needs a remote, they can still pick one up at the Vanderbilt office, I assume,
Yeah, till February.
until next month.
Yeah, fine.
So if you have any cable things that you want to return or pick up, you've got till the end of January to do that. So, that's about it. Okay?
Be the shortest meeting on record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll look for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Well, that's it.
Ta-da.
But